Beckham, Dennis Beckham, Dennis Beckham neemt de bal aan, Dennis Beckham, Dennis Beckham, Dennis Beckham.
What's up, what's up, what's up?
Live here, Balotelli, Aguero!
Testing my audio here. Probably quiet compared to the video.
12 minutes to go in normal time. Liverpool 3-0. Corner taken quickly, Origi!
Recuperó con entrado, el cuero lo tiene Cristiano, le puede pegar Cristiano, el golpeo de Cristiano, ¡qué golazo! ¡Gol! ¡Golazo de Cristiano Ronaldo!
Y'all let me know. I think this audio should sound okay. Let me know if I need to tweak anything. In the chat, let me know who you want to win this match. I think we're all probably Dortmund fans here. Alrighty. Alright. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Let's go Dortmund. I'm excited to be back in my setup here. I think this will go great. Evening from Yorkshire. It is Yorkshire, right? Not Yorkshire. I want to say Yorkshire pretty bad. PSG's Tifo is interesting. It's not as cool as Dortmund's. Only 50% of the fam. Yeah. The wife is working today. All right. I don't know what to expect in this game. I actually do think that Dortmund's going to win this. But I have been wrong with my predictions at every step of this Champions League. So probably we'll see. Second legs are always the best, right? People fighting for their lives here. Down south, they would say Yorkshire. Yorkshire. Interesting. How do you guys say Worcestershire? Worcestershire. How do you say that sauce? People around here cannot say it correctly. Honestly, we don't know how to say it. I grew up calling it Worcestershire. All right, I'm ready. I'm so ready to get this game under Worcestershire. All right, Worcestershire sauce. Okay, I got you. I'm so ready to see this game. Worcestershire. Okay. Worcester. All right. Jadon Sancho, Fulkrug. Those are the two I know from Dortmund at this point. Oh, and I know Ryerson. Okay. So I gotta do better learning the Dortmund players. Oh, we have the Barca announcer, Ray Hudson. His voice is iconic. Nervous? You're nervous for days? All right, PSG gets the action started. Okay. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Ray Hudson, the legend. Corey, thank you for being in the chat. Everyone's been commenting on my videos. Thanks, buddy. All right, let's go, Dortmund. Looks like Dortmund are playing a... it's not really a high line. Defensive line. Oh, okay, Corey. I'm working on my Spurs video. Don't push it here. By the way, what's happening on the left is that's where the game's at. So I'm watching on a different screen than the comments. What I can do is change it. All right. Let's frame that up better. All right. Semis are always so intense. Yes, I'm excited for this. You guys have an option to switch the commentary off and just have only stadium sound? I wish I had that option. I mean, I like the commentary. The commentary actually helps me as a new fan. But if I... Oh. But yeah, I would love to... Once I kind of understand everything going on, it would be nice to just hear the crowd. PSG have to chase. That's going to be hard for them. Yeah, they're going to have to push the pace pretty hard. I would imagine... Oh, that poor pass by Dortmund there. Turned the ball over. Mbappe's got it going back the other way. You guys think that Dortmund would change up tactics a little bit because they're in the lead? Or do you think that they keep playing the same style that got them here? Because that's the kind of tension that I'm starting to try to figure out while I play Football Manager. Is like, I start off playing very attacking, and once I've gone up a few goals, I switch to defensive. Because I want to get a good score and then park the bus, basically. But not really park the bus. Whoa! Goal opportunity there, saved by the keeper. Wait, let me get to Corey's super chat here. If I had to choose another league and club to pull for other than EPL, who would it be? Are you asking about another club in the Premier League, or just like worldwide? I guess that's what you asked. Um, it's a good question. FC Dallas. That's my other club. My hometown club. I don't know. I almost chose United, so I didn't do that. 2 quick goal chances by PSG here, but the keeper pretty easily handled it. Dortmund will try to counter. Gotcha. No, another club worldwide. It's tough to say. I've been like, it's the same thing like when I started. It was so hard to choose a club because I'm just kind of watching as a neutral, just loving the game itself. Wait, that was not a... PSG just threw it in, but that was not a throw into PSG. That totally ricocheted off the PSG player there. That was Dortmund's ball right there. That was Dortmund's ball right there, and they screwed that up. Oh, yeah. Dortmund struggling to keep the ball. Yeah, I've noticed that so far. The ball just keeps getting worked into the Dortmund box. Yeah, that one was PSG corner for sure. PSG's early on, 6 minutes in, they've created a lot of chances, and see, there's another one. Just they're not quality chances though. Corey, PSG makes me physically ill. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Yeah, they've created what 3 goal chances so far, but they've not been good strikes. They're not been like where you are afraid that they're going to score at all. Man, Dortmund's passing is suspect. Come on, guys. Come on. Their passes are not very crisp. United only for Londoners. Even if you're watching a lower level, beating live in person football. Oh, I agree. We're gonna get a vlog video of Corey and I's first professional football match. Actually, probably the first football match we've ever been to. I've been to a few like children's games back when I was like growing up, before I didn't even like the sport. Didn't help because those kids were terrible. Copa America. It's going down, boys. It's going down. All right, Ryerson with the throw in. Just poor passing, man. Even off the throw in. Dortmund's having trouble getting the ball to their men. Come on, Dortmund, let's go. It's time to wake up. This is the second leg. It's interesting that there are people who cheer for PSG. A lot of them in the stadium. I actually was in San Antonio with my wife for her birthday weekend, and I saw a few people actually walk around in PSG shirts, and I was about to actually walk up to them, walk up to a stranger and be like, why? PSG are pressing really well, not letting Dortmund have enough time on the ball. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it, but I guess that's what creates the poor passing. Oh, talking about the badge video I just put out. Yeah, guys, I did a it's called a logo quiz, but I guess it's actually more, you guys call them badges and not logos. I got 21 of 25. Spoiler for those of you who haven't watched the video. Did pretty well. And some of them, I've never heard of the teams before. So I thought I was going to get, you know, roasted a little bit for a few of them that I missed, but... PSG is essentially like the Eagles. That's legit. That's a very, very good comparison, Corey. That's very good. Yeah, they think they're the best, and they're very rarely successful, as good as their success appears. Yeah. Yeah, badges is the common term. Okay. Oh. Little chance from Dortmund here. It just kind of fizzles out, though. Okay, now when I'm watching the game, y'all are seeing the side of my head. All right. Hopefully that's better. Oh, good block by PSG defender there. Corner to Dortmund here. Is his name Ryerson? He just said Ryerson, not Ryerson. Am I saying it wrong? You have a soft spot for Mbappe, so you wouldn't mind them winning it? I also like Mbappe. I don't want PSG to win, though. I'd like him to leave PSG. Got a counter here from Dortmund, or from PSG. Joe, what's the proper game? Is it Oxford? Is that the game that you're watching tomorrow? I don't know. I got a miss from PSG here, from Ramos. Yeah, he missed it. He pulled it wide. Second leg for Oxford United. You think they're going to win promotion? I'm rooting for them, even though I don't follow that league. I'm rooting for them. All right. Good job, Dortmund. Let's get this ball in the net. Another poor pass. I'm getting tired of seeing these passes intercepted. I think it's that they're trying to play a more attacking tactic. And so they're trying to get the ball moving, and their passing is poor. Part of me wants them to just kind of play a more methodical build-up. I could be getting this wrong. I'm just kind of throwing my ideas out into the world. It seems like they're they're trying to press. Well, now they've slowed it down. Good build up. Good long ball. Ahead to Rierson. Sancho here. Can we create something, guys? Can we create something? Let's go. Whoa, good skill by Rierson to keep the ball there. Wow. Wow. Good. It was it was great skill there. But he finally lost the ball. No doubt Dortmund losing this game. I don't know. I'm believing. I've got faith in Dortmund here. And also I want to see a German on German final. I'd love to see Dortmund versus Bayern for the final. Dortmund are very direct, so they pass quick and can create chances quickly. But the con is that there's a lot of risky passing. Okay, so that's just part of how they play. Got it. Kind of like how there are trade-offs with every philosophy. You're gonna give up something to in order to get the thing you want. I learned this with Ange Ball right now. We're just gonna have to deal with the fact that our philosophy is a conceding philosophy, and we've got to create goals. I don't love it. I'm not going to lie. But I do think it could work if Ange has the right time and with the right players. But one thing, we got to do better. Sorry, this is not a Spurs segment. We got to do better with defending set pieces. I don't care how much Ange tries to say he's not concerned with set piece defending. Our set piece defense is horrible. All right, we got Dortmund here. Let's go. Sancho with the ball. Loses possession. Good tackle. Usually referred to as risk and reward. Okay. At least Ange Ball is entertaining. It was. It was until they start conceding goal after goal and not actually scoring. That's been the trouble recently. And I think that actually is the trouble. Is the defense looks so bad because the attack hasn't been working. At least that's my opinion. Where is my wife? She's at work. Unfortunately, these games are played at 2 p.m. here, and so the only reason she was able to join me for the last leg was that it was her birthday, and so she had taken the day off, and that's why she was able to join me. Saying the midfield is atrocious. I'm not able to tell what's going. Or are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about Spurs. Yeah. All right. Sancho dribbled into the box. It looked like we were gonna have a chance created there, but PSG's doing a pretty good job adjusting to the attack from Dortmund. So press hasn't been working by the sounds of it. Yep. What time zone am I? Yeah, I'm in the Central Time Zone. It's 2:20 p.m. here. All right, we had a Dortmund chance. Fired it into the side of the netting. A few moments here from Dortmund that are positive, but just haven't been consistent. 20 minutes into the game. Am I planning to watch the Euro tournament in June? Yeah, if I can. I need to do more research on when the games are and where I can watch it. Anybody in the chat know where I can watch it here in the U.S.? I mean, I'll figure it out. You don't have to do my work for me, but... So interesting. Is this a cross or a shot from PSG? There was nobody there. If it was a cross, there was nobody there to receive it. Yeah, I think that most of these tournaments are always going to be in the middle of the day for me, which makes sense. On Fox Sports, okay. Okay, yeah, Rudy. Yeah, wait. I should have the screen at the top there, so you can see the time. That Copa Matchday vlog is gonna be great. We're gonna do more than... I'm not gonna give all of our plan away, but we're gonna do way more than just a vlog. We've got a lot of content that we're gonna film around that time, so y'all be ready for it. Prediction video for Euros and Copa would be fun. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. I don't know about... I mean, prediction videos are difficult for me because, like, I can just go and throw a prediction in, but I don't have excellent reasoning behind my idea, my predictions yet, because I'm still learning all of the context surrounding. But I'll put some research in. I'll put some time in, some effort in researching, and try to make a reasoned prediction. Thank you for the super chat, Rudy. At work, sneaking the game on my phone. I understand entirely. I watch a lot of sports at work. I watched the whole Mavericks Clippers series in the NBA at work. It was nice. Which country would I root for in the Euro? Probably England. I feel like throughout this journey, I've rediscovered that I really love England and I love English history. So, probably would root for England. And I know more of the English players than the other teams. Although I know the English national team leaves some to be desired. Actually, I probably won't root for anyone during the Euros. Also, is the Euros is an international tournament, right? It's their national teams. It's not like there's... No, so we're watching Champions League. It's not the Club World Cup or anything like that. And for the Copa America, obviously, I'm rooting for the men's team, the United States men's team. English don't even root for England. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'll root for anyone in the Euros. I think I'm just going to watch it. And as I watch it, whichever team is playing the most beautiful version of football will be the team I root for. Right. International, but only European. I got it. So it happens in between the World Cup. I think I remember that from my very first video, European football explained for Americans. Huh. Cross from PSG. What's the score prediction here? Are we gonna get a 3-goal performance? I think we're gonna get probably 3 goals collectively. Oh, I don't want it to be. But if we get 3 goals, then it's gonna be. I don't want it to be tied at 2 and then go to penalty kicks. I do not want penalty kicks in this game. Predict 1-1. Yeah, I don't want an extra time penalty kick game out of this one. I want this game to be decisive. All right, Fulkrug to Ryerson. Sancho with the ball. It's just, I don't understand why in that situation you would pass the ball into the box. There's obviously just a massive amount of PSG players defending right there. It feels like a wasted cross to me. I feel like I would have just turned back and redistribute the ball. Dembele pushing the ball forward. Cleared away. Nice. Think Dortmund versus Bayern in the final. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm pulling for right now. So far, Dortmund have not impressed me, though. I still have the feeling that they're gonna perform well here, but perfect time for my stream to freeze. All right. What is happening on my screen? All right. Mbappe might shine in the second half. Yeah. Just want PSG out of the... Yep. Fulkrug will score. Dude, he had a poor game last game around, didn't he? Or was that in the... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I remember him having... I remember saying his name a lot. Fulkrug. My prediction for tomorrow, Joe, is that Oxford United will win. That's my prediction. But as far as the Champions League goes, hard to say. If Bayern win, it'll probably be on a Harry Kane penalty. Oh, so Fulkrug scored the goal last week. Okay. He had a great game. Okay. Somebody was having a poor game last game. I cannot remember who it was. Or I might be blurring my last few streams together. It was Brandt. Okay. Brandt. Well, I try to watch Old Firm this Saturday. 12 o'clock kick for you guys will probably be what? That's the 6:30 a.m. for me, because we're about 6-hour difference. Old Firm. I probably won't stream it, but I might watch it, depending on, because I get off work at 6 a.m. So I'll probably watch it until I fall asleep. Try my best to watch as many games as I can when I have opportunities, even if I'm not streaming them, just so I can learn. Celtic or Rangers? I have to go Celtic just because because of Keebs. I know he's a huge Celtic fan, so we talk about it a lot. Plus, Ange coach there, so I have to be a fan right now. Used to hate 7:30 games after a night shift. Yeah, well, I guess you're in the Eastern Standard Time. But for me, yeah, it's 6:30. I get off at 6 a.m., so the game starts like 30 minutes afterward. I've been up all night, so I normally will start watching a game, and then my eyes will just shut. So. Risky passing, man. Just risky passing in this game by Dortmund. Actually, risky passing on both sides. But PSG have seemed a little more assured. And Dortmund seem like they're taking risks because they're trying to score, which I get. Mbappe with a chance creation. Dembele just right over the goal. That was a good build-up for PSG here. That was tough. Mbappe with a good ball, setting the stage for a clear chance. I do think that Dembele was hurried. Like his shot was rushed by the Dortmund defender who came across late. So, decent. I'm not sure that was just a miss on his part. Y'all let me know if y'all saw that. I'm not sure that was just a miss by him. I think that the Dortmund defender hurried him because he closed in on him pretty quickly. Y'all let me know, though. It's almost like in the NFL when you have a hurried throw. Like, you might not get credit for a sack or a tackle, but if you can make the quarterback release the ball before he wants, you can throw off the pass. Yeah, it's still a miss, but it's Dembele with a pass. Yeah. Corner for PSG. We got a free kick. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott, Luke Sports Academy. If you don't watch The American Office, you don't get the quote, but I love it. Yeah, there is a stat for quarterback pressure for an edge rusher. Yeah, it doesn't get the shine, unfortunately. Like, you might have a player who doesn't have a high sack number, but has a really high quarterback pressure rate, and is actually extremely effective as a player. And the media will diminish their impact because they don't have a high sack number. And like that's the number that gets all of the shine is, oh yeah, they completed a sack or they had a tackle, but the real stat is the quarterback pressure and hurried throws. But I actually think that quarterback pressure stat is way more impressive than a high sack number. Because, the reason why I say that, and I'll get off the American football topic, But the reason I say that quarterback pressure stat is more important than an actual sack is a sack just ends the play. But a hurry or a quarterback pressure can often lead to an interception because it's an errant throw. So oftentimes a hurried throw actually leads to the ball being picked off and going the other direction. So I think it's more important than sack numbers. But Nick, thank you for the super chat. Been watching since your first football reaction. It's amazing to see how quickly I've established myself as a great football YouTuber. I appreciate it. I've been hard at work at it. We've got a chance here from PSG, by the way, guys. Mbappe, good defending. Good defending by Dortmund. Mbappe really was in position to score a goal there. But yeah, I definitely appreciate it. I've been working really hard to make sure I make high-quality football content. Dortmund with a great chance. Who is that young man? How do you say that name? How do you say his name? Adeyemi? Adeyemi? Excellent opportunity for him there. Adeyemi. What an opportunity there for him. Very, very good shot. Hope one of those counters is successful. Yeah, me too. They've been threatening on a few of their counters. But they're definitely playing back and not pressing, so they're trying to, I guess, play counterattack. Dembele crossing to Michael Jordan. Is Michael Jordan linked somehow? I think I saw someone say something about him being linked to PSG. Which is actually surprising to me how many American athletes are starting to get involved in football. When I watch American football now, do I ever use football lingo, call it defending instead of defense? No. It's too the lingo for American football is too ingrained. I played it and I coached it, so I don't think I'll ever stop using those kinds of lingo. Fulkrug's down on the pitch. I don't know if he's being dramatic or if he's actually hurt, but he's still down. Jordan Brand and PSG. Okay, PSG is sponsored by Jordan. I wonder if he actually. Good. They just replayed the defending on the on Mbappe's goal opportunity. Excellent tackle there. But yeah, is Jordan actually a fan, or is he just like it's a business move? Because he doesn't strike me as someone who actually cares about football. Maybe he does. I don't know. Hummels with the tackle there. That was an amazing tackle, yeah. Yeah, I don't think Jordan actually cares. I think Jordan cares about building his brand. I do think guys like JJ Watt and other guys who are getting involved, I do think they care. I think they actually enjoy it. But Elton John is a huge Watford fan. I don't know anything about Watford except they keep poaching my my young talent on Football Manager. I need to quit it. Yeah, about the NFL streams. I actually am thinking about doing some NFL streams, but not here on my channel. I'm thinking about doing them on a separate channel that I'm going to just put my reactions in after Cowboys games, or I'm gonna stream my Cowboys games. I talk about it so much on the channel that I feel like there's a small group of you who would be interested in watching me watch my Cowboys. If you want to see me in my fan element, you got to watch me watch the Cowboys games. But Rearson, oh man, that was a great chance that just didn't get executed there. Am I watching Zealand for Football Manager education? I watch Zealand for entertainment. I've been watching him for a while now. But yeah, I do watch some of his Football Manager content. Honestly, I think some of Zealand's best content is on his Zealandism channel. And I get a lot of video ideas from that channel because he just comments on current events. And it really helps me with coming up with content ideas. Yeah, I watch Zealand. Would be good, but for us in Europe, it would be very early. Yeah, if we're playing a game at noon, it would be streamed around, I guess, 6 p.m. in the UK. If we're playing the 3 o'clock game, it would be like 9 o'clock game, so it would be starting late. Yeah, you're right. If we're playing the night game, it would be, 1:30 a.m., something like that. So it might be one of those things where I only stream the 12 o'clock games or but yeah, that'll be fun. As a complete NFL newbie, it'd be great to get some insight about how things work while the game pans out. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be a lot of fun, actually. Because I'm not going to stop watching my NFL team. Even though I think football is becoming my favorite sport, I'm still not going to stop watching it. Go Dolphins. Dolphins were fun to watch this year. I'll give them that. I'll be there to see Luke rage at ads. What I'll probably do... Oh, that might be fun. If I can figure out how to set up streaming in such a way, I might, I might do some, maybe even some gaming in between, during the commercial breaks. Or do some other kind of content during the commercial breaks. That'd be fun. But yeah, it would be cool because I could actually kind of speak with some expertise and maybe give some commentary for those who are not, who never watched the game. I might be able to explain some of what's going on. Yeah, Connor, I agree with you. Yeah, every time, it's not even just the NFL, just anytime we have a commercial break in sports now, I get highly annoyed. My wife has heard about it. I just get so upset. So it's like, man, stop interrupting the game, man. It didn't used to bother me at all, but I didn't even know that sports could be done a different way. So. Oh, excellent. Oh, my goodness. Did you guys see that on the touchline there? Did you just see that? That nutmeg there on the sideline. That was crazy. With Football Manager on console, I got it with Game Pass. By the way, guys, I haven't been able to find the CPU version on Game Pass. I don't know if that's like a UK thing or if it's like not available for me, or I don't know how to find it. So Yeah, yeah. If you have Game Pass, you can just download Football Manager. That's what I did, but I can only find the console version. So I was hoping I could get the CPU version downloaded. Unless there's a setting inside the console version that like switches you over to the CPU version. And if that's the case, I'll check that. But you know what? In a second leg, I would have expected a lot more goals to be scored. So the defending on both sides has been great. It's like every time either team gets a cross or a pass into the box, there's a defender there to block it. That was a near chance there. Fabian. Mbappe with a great pass. And cleared away, yeah. I thought they'd be going at it, yeah, but definitely good defending. Second legs can be a bore fest, especially if one team has something to defend. Yeah, I was wondering if they would play more risky or if they would play more conservative just to try to keep a hold of their lead. Only 1 minute of stoppage time here to end in the first half. So that's cool. Second half will be very attacking from PSG if it stays 0-0. All right. Adeyemi. Okay, Adeyemi. I keep wanting to say his name, but I know I'm going to mess it up. But he just said it. Adeyemi. Adeyemi. Interesting. I do have my my backup here. People ask me what my favorite sport is now, and it, quite honestly, depends on the season. Most of the year, it's football because like we're still playing it. But with American football, we have such a short season. It's only between August and January. So during that time, it's tied. But we play football year round, so one of us. Have I give any thought into who I want Spurs to get this summer window? I haven't, but I am going to be digging into the summer window and trying to follow it really closely. And maybe even Football Manager could help me with scouting young talent that I kind of want to see. I don't know. I don't really have. I'm not. I need to. In some ways, I need to slow my roll down on kind of the content that I make because what I don't want to be is I don't want to like thrust myself into being like a pundit on football yet when I still am barely learning what I'm doing. So I need to be careful not to go too in depth and get to a point where it like becomes a job. I want it to be because I really enjoy it. I want to keep like loving football. So I think that's stuff that I would love probably to be a commentary guy on the sport, but I need to make sure that I'm doing it because I love it, not because I just want to get content out. I heard USA do the transfer window differently. Can you explain it again? You mean in American sports, we don't really have like a. I guess we do have a trade deadline during the season, but like during the summer, it's more of a free agency. Yeah. let's see. IG has drafts and stuff. Watched some WWE drafts before. Yeah, we have a draft that takes place. Like we just had the NFL draft, and that's where the top talent, like the top players from college, they declare for the draft. They go through a combine where they put on skills and talents like, bench press, route running, the 40-yard sprint, different like the shuttle, the cone drills, and different measurables so people can measure their athletic prowess, their vertical leap, and things like that. And teams and scouts from each club or team will be out there to assess the talent level of each player. They'll watch game film from them in college. And then draft night comes, and the teams draft players that they think will fit into their system. They'll be offered a rookie contract, and so draft night is a pretty big deal for the players involved because they're getting chosen by a team to play for their club. We don't have a system where professional teams can groom talent from a young age to play in their system, which I think is a huge misstep, but it's not because we didn't know about it. It's because we had college sports that existed long before our professional leagues were created. And so the system is the way that our professional teams get their talent. They draft it. They draft their talent. They draft their players from the pool of the best talent in the academies. And then once they get drafted, then they have the transfer window, which is basically like a trade deadline where teams can basically, it's really, really similar to the transfer window in football, where teams can, except we don't have loans. You can't loan a player out or do anything like that, but you can, you can trade players. You can trade draft picks for players and things of that nature, and then sign free agents. So the worst teams get to pick first. Yeah, but teams get to trade draft capital. So a lot of times a team will get the first pick, but they might trade. Very rarely do teams trade away the first pick, but a lot of teams will trade down so that they can get more picks. But yeah, even teams who pick last will often still have great drafts because there's a lot of talent to choose from. And a lot of times we have the concept of a draft bust. So someone goes number 1 overall in the draft, and then they turn out to not be as good as the scouts considered. And so that happens actually a lot. So you really need a good scouting department for the draft. But yeah, worst to first except with trades. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, there's arguments for it. I understand people don't like the idea that the worst team gets rewarded with the first draft pick, but the thought behind it is that it keeps more of a level playing field for everyone. So that way you don't have teams just dominating, winning Super Bowl after Super Bowl after Super Bowl. I mean, the Patriots did, but theoretically it evens the playing field so that there's always competition at the top of the league. Which, since we don't have relegation or promotion, it makes sense that you would do that. I think. And I think you have to also think that like the NFL is less. It's very entertainment. It's very entertainment driven. So if you're trying to put out a product, that's good for viewers, or a product that's good for fans to watch, if you've got a club like, let's say, Bayern Munich, who wins the league every year, it's not a good system for fans. It's not as entertaining a product. And so the NFL legitimately makes decisions on what's going to be more entertaining, what's going to bring more fans through the turnstiles, what's going to bring more viewership numbers on TV. And so they that system works well because you never have a team. It never feels like it's getting stale as far as the level of competition goes. But there are also the downsides to it. It's trade-offs. Jokic was drafted 35th overall. Oh, everyone was sleeping on Jokic. Jokic is one of the best basketball players that we've ever seen, and he still doesn't get credit for it. Same thing's happening with Luka. Luka got overlooked, got drafted 4th, but got overlooked, and now look at both of them. It's crazy. Is the combine necessary? I don't know if it's necessary, but they definitely do. A lot of times it's to assess players that even you didn't get a real chance to scout them. You can see if they have an excellent combine, it can put you on the draft board for a team. Like, a team might not have watched any of your film, show up to see the combine, you perform way above where their scouts might have valued you, and then all of a sudden you're on top, you're on their draft board. So yeah, you want to have a good combine. You don't want to have a bad combine, because if you have a bad combine in conjunction with your film, teams will be wary of signing you. I don't know. All right. Everything American seems to be based on show business and entertainment. It seems like the rest of the world does that too, but the cultural aspect is more prominent, I would say. That might be true. I don't really know, because I don't know anything other than American culture. So I don't really know. And I'm probably not the best critic of it, because I'm American. But I would say probably that's the case. I mean, one of our biggest exports is entertainment, and I guess we're good at making entertaining things. But yeah, it does seem to be that way. We do love a big spectacle, love a big show. It's so analytical that I pay no attention to entertainment. Well, and here's the thing too, what you'll find, and that's probably what's happening to me. I'm a creative person, so I love creating things. I love writing. In fact, that's kind of what I want to do after I get out of seminary. Is I actually want to learn how to write screenplays. So like, I love entertainment, but when it comes to sports, I'm just a sports fan. So I could care less about how entertaining they make sports, because I'm going to be watching the sports no matter what. So actually what ends up happening with a lot of fans who are sports fans first, we end up getting annoyed. We end up getting really annoyed with the entertainment product, because we just really want to see the sport. And you can see this. If you go watch some like NBA reels or highlights, you'll see a lot of people commenting things like, man, they're just letting travels go. They're just like, they're really frustrated with the state of the game. We're frustrated because we're there to watch the sport, not to watch an entertainment product. But so I guess some of that just gets lost on me. So I love the NFL, and I don't really care about the entertainment. I don't even watch most years I do not watch the Super Bowl halftime show. I don't care that there's some big spectacle, there's some big circus happening on the field. I really don't care. I'm ready to get back to the game. So most of the time during Super Bowl halftime, I'm going outside to throw a ball around with some friends. Or if I'm invested enough in the game, I'm reading some, live commentary on the tactical changes and things like what's happening in the game. So I don't love the entertainment side of it. I just like the sport. Yeah, Angus, I agree with you. I am a creative person. That's why I make YouTube content. But I'm also a sports fan. So I kind of keep those two separate. Stopped watching the NBA a while back. It's boring to me now. Well, these playoffs have been really good, Rudy. I don't know if you've been following the playoffs. I do think that Adam Silver made a good move about halfway, right after the All-Star break. I don't know if anybody has followed the NBA, but the All-Star game was a travesty. It was so bad. Just go look up a highlight video of the All-Star game from this year. It made me want to barf. There was zero defense played. They scored over 200 points. It was so lazy. Nobody was playing defense. Nobody was playing hard because they're trying not to get injured. It was just like an exhibition of billionaires or millionaires making shots. It was so boring. And Adam Silver, I think, realized the problem here. And he had a conversation with the officials. And so what started happening is they're letting all kinds of stuff go. It looks like you're watching 90s basketball again. So they're playing very physical now, and refs aren't calling ticky-tack fouls. They're letting people body each other, and the defense being played by teams like the Timberwolves or even teams like the Mavericks in the playoffs, it's been fun to watch. It's gotten better. So if you've tuned out of the NBA, maybe check out some of the playoffs. It's been good. Yeah. All-Star games are worthless. Yeah. The baseball had an interesting thing where, like, there was an incentive structure to the All-Star game, so guys took it seriously. I think what they should do is they should play an All-Star game after the season, and they should actually put big money on the line for it, like big money, so that guys are playing for either an incentive, they're playing either for advantage the next season, or they're playing for big money, so that way we get to see the best players in the world play at the very top of their game against the other very best players in the world. I think that would be cool. Yeah, I would say, Rudy, I don't know. In my opinion, the NBA playoffs have been good this year. They've been really good this year. So far. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But it was home field. Yeah, for baseball, they used to give home field advantage for the team that won. The team that won the All-Star game got home field advantage throughout the playoffs, or for the finals, or something like that. The team who won, whichever conference won the All-Star game, was given home field advantage. And so teams took it kind of seriously, but I would like even a more, because think about how awesome it would be for have all of your stars playing a very competitive game, like where guys are fouling each other, where guys are contesting, playing very hard. So how can we create something where the All-Star game actually is a competitive match? Because then it's fun. Like, then you're seeing stars play together. You're seeing theoretically the best basketball game you can watch. But all right, we got the second half action underway. PSG starting off with possession. The only way I can see incentivizing the All-Star game to care more is by offering the league having to offer high dollar amounts to the players, like actually incentivize it by paying players for the All-Star game, and maybe giving something like home field advantage or home court advantage to the conference that wins, or something like that. Oh, we got a PSG goal opportunity. Cleared away by Ryerson. That was tough. That was real tough. Dortmund living dangerously. That's an understatement. We got a goal. Oh, man. I thought we had a goal right there. How did you miss this? Oh, he hits the corner post. How do you miss that? Oh, he had it. That would have been a goal. That would have been a goal, guys. Wow. All right, Dortmund playing a dangerous game here. Why doesn't the NFL have an all-star game? It does, but it also sucks. I think the reasoning behind the NFL Pro Bowl not being as cool is it's a sport where guys get injured. You can't have them play a serious match without guys getting hurt. And it's played after the season, so guys aren't really trying to get their bodies banged up. I think that I don't know. I can't really. It's also never been that interesting, the All-Star game for the Pro Bowl for American football. I wouldn't want to see my guys playing a Pro Bowl game because they would get hurt. Yeah, why risk it for a meaningless game? Yeah, and I mean, even if you incentivized it, I don't think guys want to see their stars potentially getting their head knocked off or having a serious injury. Yeah. Also, nobody watches the Pro Bowl anyway. So I don't see it being a thing that's worth any. Exhibition games in American football just don't exist. So, all right, Dortmund with a corner here. Can we get a goal, please, Dortmund? I know a 2-0 lead is easy to come back from, apparently, but it feels nicer. We got a goal! I asked for it, and I received it. Yes! A header from a corner. Yes! That's what we like. Hummel's there. What a great moment. I'm literally sitting here like, can we have a goal? And there it is. I want to see the replay of this, though. Excellent corner taken. Just a good header. Nobody put a body on him. Look how much space is around him. Nobody from PSG actually, I mean, to use basketball terms, box out. Put a body on him. He just had so much open space to operate. He just gets up, puts a head on the ball. Excellent goal by Hummels. I think it's poor defending by PSG. Yeah, it's a great header. Great header. They didn't box out. I think PSG fans will be upset with that. Dortmund with a counter here. Let's go. Sancho's trying to get a foul called, but PSG needs the next goal or this is over for them. You know what they say about 2-0. I figured that out in the World Cup when I was streaming my first World Cup matches. That 2-0 game. And I learned from Football Manager too. How many times have I had a 2-0 lead this season and then the game gets tied? How are PSG fans going to blame Messi now? They got to blame Mbappe. That's actually a good pass from Mbappe just now. I think he's falling away. The PSG team does not seem completely in the game, which is funny because they did. They did seem that way. Few opportunities really missed. After that first half, I would not have guessed that that Dortmund would have taken a lead. They just weren't. They were playing very high risk early on. I thought PSG had a good feel for the game. The more pressure they apply, the more vulnerable they're going to be against the counter. Yep. Cross from PSG, easily cleared away by Dortmund. Oh, there we go. Fulkrug with got a counter from Dortmund here. Adeyemi. I can say it now. Let's go, Dortmund. Come on. Another goal would probably put this out of reach. Of course, Mbappe can score in a flash if needed, but we got a Dortmund corner. Let's see if PSG screws up the set-piece defense again. As a Spurs fan, I know what it's like to screw up defending a set-piece. All right, let's go. Let's go, Dortmund. Dortmund with the corner here. Hummels again with another opportunity. We got a pen? Free kick. I'm so quick to jump towards penalty as the what happened? Flopping happening, yeah. Yeah, I can see it on the replay. Man, they just replaying that header there. Just there's nobody around him. It's a great header, but it's a lot easier when you don't have somebody marking you. Like, he's wide open. There's like a yard like on either side of him. Why are they taking Adeyemi off? Why is he coming off, man? I'm kind of surprised by this substitution here. I think he's played great. Is this guy's name Royce? Is that how you say his name? Or Roos? They're just saving him for the Bayern game? I mean, you got to secure that first. I think like 56 minutes in. A little early in my opinion. Royce, okay. Royce is a legend for this club. Okay, so he's a Dortmund man. Okay. Gosh, I'm tired. Born in Dortmund as well. Interesting. Royce is always injured, unfortunately. Amazing player, but could never stay healthy for long. I'm familiar with the type. Missed 2 World Cups due to injury. That's just unfortunate timing too, man. I've got a freaking fly or some sort of little tiny bug in this room, and I might actually melt down at some point if I don't get this thing out of here. Dortmund with a little attack. Poor pass there. Had to turn him around. Man, they had a great attack on the way, but the poor passing sort of causes it to end. There are rumors he will play in the States next season. Hey, we're just poaching all the great players, huh? Eventually, maybe I'll start watching the MLS. I do watch. In fact, I have a Messi reaction that I've got to get unblocked. Throw in for PSG. PSG fans looking on with concern. You know something I'm noticing? That while PSG they're losing right now, I don't hear anyone singing. In fact, this sounds oddly similar to the way American sports support the fan support. Oh, we got a near goal by Ramos. Wow. But what I'm saying about the way American audiences cheer is they're very reactionary. If you're not doing anything on the field worth cheering for, we don't cheer. But in other locations, like you would hear singing breaking out right now. But it's pretty quiet. Like, I'm listening to that, and I'm like, I see fans just watching the game, and they're not really invested right now. I don't know. That's interesting. They were really loud earlier at the beginning of the game. In fact, I think some of the chanting that I hear is actually probably coming from those Dortmund fans that are waving flags. I don't know. Maybe I'm being unfair, but oh, we got a PSG chance. Oh, he hit the corner. Wow. What a chance there for PSG. Mbappe with the ball now. Get a feeling like they're going to get a goal here. You get the feeling like they're about to score here. They just had too many cracks at it. Dortmund really needs to clear this away and set up a counter. Headed away to Mbappe. Mbappe with a dribble move. Cross. There we go. Cleared away by Dortmund. Good job, guys. Playing dangerous there. Yeah. How many times are they going to hit the post? That's what I've been saying. Yeah, Mbappe he needs to take over, and they're not going to win. But Dortmund needs to tighten up a little bit. because they've given some clear goal scoring opportunities here. They've given up recently. My Coke Zero is gone. All right, let's go. Excellent goal opportunities from PSG here, and they've just missed. They've hit the post so many times. In other news, Messi has a goal contribution every 35 minutes in the league. Yeah, I just watched the last game where he had six goal contributions in the same game. It's ridiculous. He's either assist or scoring a goal. He is playing against lower quality opposition, but I do think that the MLS is getting better. So he's still in great form. Yeah, here we go, Dortmund. Let's go. Good cross. Not cross. Good pass into the box. I got to get clear on what's a cross and what's not a cross. Good defending by PSG. Number 29 with an excellent tackle. That's a yellow card. Come on. I'm rooting for Dortmund here, but that was a yellow card. Tactical foul. Yep. He took that intentionally. Just trying to stop that. Barcola had an excellent tackle before he started that counterattack. And that's a good foul. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Because you could see the frustration on his face because he had a really good counter opportunity there. All right, we got a ball into Dembele. Wait, is that a penalty? Is that really a penalty? That's not a penalty. He was outside the box where that one happened. He makes contact with him. He has 1 foot in the box and 1 foot out of the box. Yeah, he hits his foot while it's outside the box. That's a free kick, right? So let me know, does it matter where his body is when he falls? Okay. Free kick. Sweet. Foul on the floor. That was hilarious. Fall on floor. All right. Okay, so where the contact takes place is the important thing. Okay, so here we got a free kick in a very, very tough spot. Let me go ahead and throw this up here because we got I got chat hidden though, so no worries. All right, here we go. Sabitzer is playing underneath the wall. Really, really bad set piece taken by PSG there. That was very anticlimactic. That was bad, in my opinion. I don't even know what he was trying to do with that. Is my Paramount... How far behind am I? Wait, what am I at here? Oh, yeah. My, I'm 5 seconds behind. I'm actually 5 seconds behind what I'm streaming. 66:45. How am I 2 minutes behind? I'm at 66:55. I think probably there's a delay on my stream. Yeah, it's probably a delay on my YouTube stream. I'm actually up to date. 60. Yeah, I'm at 67 minutes in. So, but I do have a 5-second differential between what I'm watching and what is being streamed at the top of my stream. I have 2 separate Paramount Plus streams going. I don't need to give all of the behind the scenes of how I get this janky stream off the ground. Oh, no worries. No worries, Rudy. I was like, for a second, I was like, wow, how am I that far behind? But I did notice that my YouTube stream is pretty delayed. Yeah. And I might actually have some delay on Paramount. I'm not sure. But yeah, I just started the 68th minute. So. All right. Disaster avoided for Dortmund there. And now PSG with another attack. I haven't reacted to Royce. This is my first time actually ever seeing the man, so I didn't even know his name. My football skills, I don't know. I mean, for those of you who watch the training videos, you guys have maybe a better feel for where my skills are at. But I'm starting that series up again, and Roberto and I are going to be training throughout the summer, once or twice a week, and we're going to be filming the whole process. I'll be putting it up on my Luke's Fitness Academy channel that I started last year. I'm going to start putting content back on there again. And it's going to be my training sessions as I'm trying to get in shape. Let's go, Dortmund. Oh. Oh. What's his face? Hummels just took a ball to the face. Yeah, hard. That was a strike. I would check him for a concussion. I'd put him in concussion protocol right now. All right, let's go, Dortmund. Let's close out these last 20 minutes. I'd like one more goal scored just so I can breathe a little easier. Let's go. I think it's going to be a good game tomorrow, too. That game's tied up at 2. I'd be interested to see if both teams play really cautiously during the first half and then pick it up in the attack on the second half. Not sure that switching to 5-4-1 helps Dortmund. Yeah. I guess the idea is to try and just play really defensive and sit on this lead. But here's the problem. In my mind, the problem with switching to that more defensive position is you're just inviting pressure. Is that the case? If you switch to like a 5-4-1 and you are playing a really defensive style, you invite constant pressure from the opponent, right? And you're just hoping for a counterattack. Okay. I think I understand the reason to switch defensively when you're out of possession, because you're trying to play for a counterattack. but you've got some quality goal scorers like Mbappe on this team, so it might be better to stick to what got you here. I don't know. Maybe not. They got to score. They need to score 2 goals to equalize, so maybe it does make sense defensively. Wait, Dan, are you saying that playing a 5-man line is more physically taxing, or playing more an all-out attack is physically taxing? Wait, you're telling me I need to stop switching my mentality to defensive in Football Manager? Because I try to get out with a large score, like 2 or 3 goals ahead, and then I switch to defensive, so that way. And I actually change my like I go from playing. I'll play a very, very high line. I play my back line very high, and I scrunch my. I play like a block, and I start off with gegenpress now. That's what I've been doing. I've been gegenpressing, playing a high line, really tight block, and then once I get a few goals up, I pull it all back. And then I switch, I think, over to defensive, but interesting. Playing defensive makes you tired because you are the one running and not the ball. I thought that playing attacking was what was tiring my team out. I could be like Ange and never care about game state. It's always more taxing to not have the ball. Interesting. And I might need to rethink my strategy then. I just assumed that would be the opposite. Because I assumed that you're just setting back and you're letting them bring pressure. Huh. Huh. I don't know why I thought that way. That makes a lot of sense, though. Because if you don't have the ball, you're having to chase. Huh. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm gonna change my strategy immediately. I'm gonna stop doing that. I've been switching to defensive because I want to. Once I get a lead, I want to protect the lead. So. Yeah, and I also switched to time wasting when I get to like the last 20 minutes. I slow down. I stop doing distributing quickly. I changed a lot there in the last 20 minutes. I pull back my high line. Maybe I'll just keep my mentality as attacking still. But I haven't changed for. Oh, you're talking about what? I did change my formation. So when I started Football Manager, I was playing 4-4-2. I stopped doing that. I just didn't like 4-4-2. I switched to a Cruyff 3-4-3 with a little diamond model. And that worked really well for my team. Oh, we got another Dortmund goal! Ah, no, we don't. We got an offside. That was almost great. But yeah, no, I switched to 3-4-3, little Cruyffian philosophy. Oh yeah, that's clearly offside. And it worked for a while, but then I switched it up, and it's been the best thing I've done. I was able to get a transfer signed, a fullback signed. That's really been a star for me. And we've been running a 5-man backline. It's been working. It's been working a lot. So usually change to balance, but slow the tempo around when I'm winning. Yeah, I take the tempo down. I go from them playing much higher tempo, which tires them out really fast. My guys get tired really quick. But Luke Mourinho. I'm just toying around with things. I'm trying to figure it out, and it's been fun. Um, I'll have a video out soon. I just the way that it's set up for me, I have to. The editing's gonna take a while because I have so much footage, so much screen recorded footage to sift through. But got to get them boys doing the wind sprints for sure. I hated wind sprints when I played American football. I loved weight room. I loved being in the weight room because I was strong. But I hated wind sprints, man. Oh my. All right, we're 78 minutes in. Starting to feel comfortable with the 2-0 lead, even though you should never feel comfortable with a 2-0 lead. I mean, they could score a quick double. It's not unheard of. But I would like one more goal to feel confident here. Oh, couple chances by PSG. Dortmund clears it away. Good defending there. Now here's the question. Now I know that playing this more defensive style, switching to this 5-man back line, is going to be more tiring for Dortmund. But do we factor in... Mbappe with a great goal opportunity there. Good run by him. But do you factor in the fact that they're playing what seems to be pretty inspired? Like, yeah, they might be getting tired, but they know what they're playing for right now. And so adrenaline is just pumping, and they're going to continue to play hard even though it's a tiring tactic. I think that's kind of the calculus that I would be taking. Like, can my players push a little beyond that wall of exhaustion because they know the stakes of this moment when you're closing in towards the end. The last... I don't know if there's going to be like 4 or 5 minutes of stoppage time, but you're closing in the last 15 minutes of this game with a 2-0 lead. Time to put it all out there. Yeah. Mbappe with an opportunity there, but he missed it. That's been the story of this game, I think, for PSG, is they've had chances that they've missed. Yeah, 2-0 is a dangerous scoreline. That's why I'm holding out for another goal. I'd like one more goal to feel comfortable. They're playing defensively because PSG is making them through high pressure, not the other way around. I can totally see that. I'm not sure I understand it enough to comment on that, but... Missed header there by PSG. That's been what it's been. Opportunities to score and missed chances. They've missed on several wide open looks that they've just gone wide. There's been good defending on both sides for the most part, except for the Dortmund goal. That was the worst defending of the whole match. There was nobody near Hummels there. The winning team gets conservative and the others is moving forward. Yeah. So it's a little of both. Yeah, PSG is making them play defensive, but that's because Dortmund's in the lead and PSG has to press forward. PSG has to push. So it's a little of both there. Hey! Whoa! Whoa, we got a fight going on here. How is that not a yellow card? Or a red card? Yellow card for sure. There's no need to push him. Like, look at this. I don't know. That ought to be worse than a yellow card in my mind. I mean, okay, not violent enough for a red. I get it. It's still out of bounds. You just don't do that. There's no purpose to pushing a player when he's not even on the pitch. Who was it that got the card? Hakimi? Yeah, Hakimi. They're going to check it on VAR. It's like, the term is orange. Yes. Yes, that's an orange card if I've ever seen it. It wasn't like a fist fight, but it was definitely out of bounds. You don't just shove a player because you're upset that you're losing. Okay, so refs know that there are emotions at the end of the game. They're going to let a little bit of that go. Okay, I get it. I get it, yeah. A red card probably should be reserved for a more outrageous challenge, but that was classless in my mind. Like, you just don't do that. Orange card. Oh, I can totally see that, Rudy. No ref wants to decide a game. Probably dangerous for refs deciding games. They don't want to... They fear for their physical safety. Now both sides are pushing and shoving a little bit more. Great challenge on that tackle by Dortmund just now. All in good fun. I got it. All right, PSG's trying to make something happen here. They have very little time to do it. Oh, good. Oh, excellent. Oh, what? What a series of events just now. A terrible header. He headed it straight into the ground. But then the keeper made a mistake in my mind of trying to punch the ball out rather than secure it, and it gave an opportunity. They got all messed up. It gave an opportunity for Mbappe to score a goal there. Yeah, that was a really bad header. He was wide open. That was a wide open header. That's about as clean a look on a goal as you can get in a football game. That was such a comical sequence, man. I can't believe that PSG didn't score a goal there. I can totally see what y'all are saying, though. Like, Dortmund's expending a lot of energy defending right now. You know what they look like? They look like whenever you knock over an ant pile and you see all the ants running around. That's exactly what they look like right now. Everyone's swarming. Everyone's moving. They're all running real fast. Oh, the frame! How many times are the goalposts going to save the crossbar? How many times are they going to save a goal? That is hilarious. Yeah, they keep hitting the woodwork every time. The frame, the post is the 12th man on the field for Dortmund. It's an extra keeper. No joke. Like, they would have scored like 3 goals now if they had not hit the woodwork. That's crazy. Mbappe, I mean, okay, PSG are playing urgent. There's urgency here. Right over the goalpost. They're playing like frantic, furious. Oh, man. Frantic, furious football now, but they're not. I think it's a little too little too late here. Instead of the yellow wall, we have a yellow post. Yeah. They just keep hitting the post, man. All right. Mbappe with a chance here. Barcola with a... Got to throw in by PSG now. Only 4 minutes of extra time. They've got like no time. Can you score 2 goals in 4 minutes? PSG is playing furious, but Dortmund are playing equally as furious defensively right now. So might see classic time wasting from Dortmund. Oh, I would be time wasting the crap out of this if I was managing. But I mean, you can't really time waste if you don't have the ball. Good tackle, good tackle. Mbappe with a chance. Oh! Look at the ref. Dude, the ref letting them have it. It's good officiating. Ref's letting him have it. All right, let's see Mbappe's chance here. He missed the ball. He just missed the ball. Yeah. There's no penalty there. He just missed the ball. Mbappe had a chance to score a goal. He only had the keeper to beat, really. And he missed the ball. I'd be kicking the ball into the river. I don't know what river that's Seine River. I need to know my I need to be better at geometry. For my OGs on this channel, you know that joke. Yeah, I'd be kicking that ball out of the stadium at every chance I get. All right, time waste. Time waste. Oh, a little shoving there. Beraldo. A little shoving there. The Rhine River. That wasn't a cute joke. Gosh, dang it. There's a little tiny bug in this room. It's bugging me. Is it the Seine River? Seine River? Is in Paris? Okay. All right. There's no coming back here. We got 30 seconds left. Bug's gonna bug. This is so exciting. We got Dortmund moving on. Mbappe with a chance, and he ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna do it. Dortmund are going to the Champions League final. That's exciting, man. For a fifth place club on the table to be going to the final of the Champions League. That's so exciting. They're going to celebrate with their supporters. These Dortmund fans jumping over the railing. Exciting, exciting stuff. All right. Another Real Madrid title, dang it. Hey, we need Bayern to win tomorrow. I would love to see Bayern versus Dortmund in the Champions League final. It'd be awesome. All right. It's really cool to watch the Dortmund supporters celebrate in that little corner of the stadium. That's the outcome I was hoping for. I was actually hoping for more goals scored, but that's a good outcome from this game. All right, guys, I'm going to end the stream here. I have more streams coming up soon that we're going to do together, but I'm going to end the stream here. So, I had a lot of fun with you guys today. We're going to we'll be doing this tomorrow, and I'll see you guys then. Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be streaming the Bayern game tomorrow as well. So I'll see y'all then.